What's going on, guys? My name is Alex Leba, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some news regarding a new Saw film. Now, before I get into the video really quick, I wanted to let you guys know about Stardust, which is an app to where you can give your first initial reactions to your favorite movies, TV shows, and trailers. I have an account on there. It's simply called Alex Leba, so definitely give me a follow on there. And if you don't have the app, definitely, click the link down below. Anyway, it has recently been officially confirmed that Josh Stolberg and Pete Goldfinger, the writers of Jigsaw, are starting to write the script for a ninth Saw film. And also, if you guys have not seen the film Jigsaw, there is going to be spoilers in this video for that film. Now, in case you guys didn't know, I'm a pretty big Saw fan. It's my personal favorite horror series of all time. Jigsaw was the film that I thought people, like people who don't really, get the Saw series, who say like, oh yeah, the first one's a good movie and the rest of them are just crap, This I thought, would be the one that would make people go, you know what? Wasn't really that bad, but still everyone's just like, oh, it was terrible, oh, it's just the same as all the other ones, blood, torture, blah, confusing, convoluted crap no one cares about. It created a new, unique story, had an awesome twist at the end, had several twists and turns, had good characters in my opinion, the acting was decent, the directing was very good, they barely used any CGI, it was all, well, not all practical effects, but for the most part, practical effects. The music was great, Charlie Clouser. This film, wasn't really that gory and focused more on the suspense and the mystery of it all, which is like always been, the top thing that I focus on with these movies is the mystery and the suspense and like how everything connects and stuff like that rather than the blood and gore. The whole movie was a big mystery. Halfway through, it makes you think that John Kramer's still alive and like, there's one twist, but then at the end of the movie you find out, no. It throws like two more twists at you that completely flip the whole movie upside down. And I thought, the way it was done was so clever, how the film was a prequel and a sequel all in one. I thought that was awesome. The story, in my opinion, was very cleverly put together, and I personally really liked the characters, especially Eleanor Bonneville, played by Hannah Emily Anderson. Jigsaw was written by, like I said, Josh Stolberg and Pete Goldfinger, which, first and foremost, Josh Stolberg is an incredible dude. He sent me an autographed Blu-ray for the film Daybreakers, starring Ethan Hawke, and he also, out of the kindness of his heart, sent me an autographed Jigsaw poster out of the kindness of his heart. The guy does giveaways, on his Twitter, and he's very, responsive with fans, and I really respect that. I guess the biggest question about this is, where are they going to go from here? One thing that I was thinking of after Jigsaw was that, in Jigsaw, there's, absolutely, hardly any connection to the other movies in it, direct connections. There's some, subtle hints and little Easter eggs and things spread throughout. There's no references to any characters or any events that happened in the previous movies, no flashbacks. Of course, a brief reference to Jill and a reference to John Kramer's autopsy. But in the special features on the Jigsaw Blu-ray, the writers explained why they did that.
Every time you're explaining something that's happened in a prior film, you're dying. It's wasted time on screen. So, one of the things we really wanted to do was just turn the page as much as we could to allow more creativity to come into the script without having to catch everybody up all the time on what they might have missed.
Yeah, that makes sense, but all the other movies didn't do it for no reason. Every time they made reference to something that happened in the past, it had a purpose to further the story along. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is because of that, I feel that they're not going to tie into any of the other movies or make reference to anything. As a Saw fan, this is kind of a mainstream thing that a lot of Saw fans have said over the past 8 years or so. Ever since Saw the Final Chapter, oh, Dr. Gordon needs to come back. Dr. Gordon is probably the most prominent character in the series that's still alive. And so because of that, and because of a couple other reasons that I'm going to mention, I really think that they should integrate him into the script in some way or another. I guarantee they're not going to, do what I'm talking about, but I feel that it would make the most sense and be, very satisfying for fans of the whole series. One way that I think they could tie Dr. Gordon into, the new, story and characters that, Jigsaw established is that the character of Logan Nelson turned out to be the first Jigsaw apprentice, first Jigsaw disciple the one that started it all, basically. And they showed in flashbacks in Jigsaw that he worked in a hospital when he was younger. What if him and Gordon worked in the same hospital together and they kind of knew each other? I think that would be really cool. And then plus at the end of Saw the Final Chapter, which I think the filmmakers just kind of want to forget about this and don't really like won't ever make reference to it again. Like, that's at least what I think. Hoffman is attacked by 3 people in pig masks. What if one of those people is Logan, and then the other person in the pig mask, we get to find out who it is in Saw 9. They can, like, flesh out those 2 characters' relationship. Anyway, there's so many theories to come up with. That's just, you know, what I would like to see as a fan. That's sort of like my pitch, I guess. I know they're not going to do it, because first of all, Cary Elwes probably, most definitely wouldn't come back, although it would be so epic if he did. Also, what are they gonna call this movie? Like, you know, the last one was called Jigsaw. Like, what's the next one gonna be called? They can't call it Saw 9. But, you know, Jigsaw wasn't a perfect movie in my opinion. You know, like, there was definitely, you know, some flaws with it, and, you know, some things that didn't really make that much sense. Like, for one, at the end of the movie, Logan setting Halloran up for all these murders. Eleanor got away. The authorities gotta come find this barn. They're gonna find Halloran's body. Logan set him up for it. Like, I don't understand what Logan's endgame is with that. And then also, another thing that I noticed, at the end of the movie, like, they showed a flashback of Logan with John Kramer making the reverse bear trap from Saw 1, which is really awesome, I thought. And he, you know, John Kramer said, "We can never come from anger or from vengeance. You taught me that." And then it seemed like he was teaching that to Logan, and like that sort of laid the framework for the rest of the series. That's exactly what John told Hoffman in a flashback in Saw 5. And so Logan pretty much created, you know, a lot of his philosophy. You know, he was basically, you know, getting revenge in a way, you know, because like each person in that first trap from Jigsaw, you know, like affected him in a personal way. Not all of them, but you know, like with the nephew. But the thing that doesn't make sense about it is that like he intentionally kills Edgar Munson to get revenge for killing his wife, supposedly killing his wife. And then he intentionally kills Halloran. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Down below in the comments, let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know, you know, like I said, if you guys are Saw fans, and what you guys thought of Jigsaw, and, you know, if, you know, you thought that, you know, they went in a good direction with that movie or not. Follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, follow me on Twitter. Those links will be down in the description below, and like I said, if you don't have Stardust, definitely click that link down below and get the app and give me a follow. Alright guys, I'll see you later.